Tonight, something ancient and profoundly powerful is unfolding in the cosmos, and you are feeling it in every cell of your being, aren't you? This is not a coincidence. This is not your imagination. A sacred and incredibly rare new supermoon portal, an echo of immense lunar power, is not just open, it is pulsing with a life-altering energy that will crescendo through this final week of November. From the 24th to the 30th, you must be prepared. This is an urgent cosmic announcement for the chosen ones, for the souls who knew, deep down, that this year was not over. For those who felt that the greatest shift was yet to come. If you have found this video, your higher self, your spirit guides, your ancestors, they have guided you here for this exact moment. Do not click away. What is shared here in the next few minutes will define the trajectory of your next year and perhaps the rest of your life. So take a deep breath and let us begin. First, I need you to anchor your energy to this sacred transmission. If you are ready to receive the miracles that are rightfully yours, I want you to like this video to signal to the universe that you are open and receptive. Subscribe to Power Inside You right now, because the daily spiritual updates this week will be critical for navigating this shift. And to fully activate your energetic signature for what is coming, type the number 1111 in the comments below. This is your digital handshake with destiny. By typing 1111, you are confirming the activation. You are stating to your soul that you are present, you are awake, and you are ready for your divine upgrade. Do it now. The universe is watching. It is waiting for your conscious participation. This is not a passive event. This is a co-creation, and your intention is the key that turns the lock. Now, let's talk about what is truly happening behind the veil of our three-dimensional reality. Many people on the planet right now are feeling an intense wave of exhaustion. They are feeling overwhelmed, anxious, and a deep sense of impatience, as if they are waiting for something they can't quite name. The common belief, the story, the Matrix will try to sell you, is that this is simply end-of-year fatigue. It will tell you that you are just stressed from work, worried about the holidays, or simply worn out. That is a carefully constructed illusion designed to keep you from recognizing the truth. That exhaustion you feel is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of immense energetic preparation. It is your spiritual body going through a profound recalibration. Your soul is clearing out dense, old energy to make room for an unprecedented influx of 5D light codes that are flooding the planet through this November gateway. You are not breaking down, you are breaking open. This is the contrarian truth that the awakened ones must understand. While the world sleeps, you are being prepared for a quantum leap. This final week of November is not an ending. It is the most powerful cosmic reset of the entire year, a divine intervention designed to catapult the chosen ones into their true timeline. This gateway is unique. It's not just a standard lunar event. The new supermoon that catalyzed this opening was so powerful that it tore a temporary rift in the electromagnetic field of the Earth. NASA has been registering fluctuations. The Schumann resonance has been spiking in erratic, symphony-like patterns, and those of us who are sensitive can feel it in our bones. We feel it as ringing in the ears, as strange sleep patterns, as vivid, prophetic dreams. This rift is a portal, a sacred corridor of accelerated energy. It's an echo portal, meaning the initial blast of energy from the moon is now echoing back and forth between the Earth and the higher dimensions, amplifying with each pass. This is why the energy feels like it is building, becoming more intense each day as we approach the 30th. This is the universe giving you a 7-day window to completely rewrite your reality. This isn't about small changes, this is about a full-scale destiny shift. Financial miracles, soulmate connections, divine purpose activations. It is all on the table, but only for those who consciously engage with the energy. Those who ignore it, who dismiss the signs as mere stress, will miss the opportunity entirely. The portal will close, and the frequency will stabilize at a new, higher baseline, leaving them behind, wondering why they feel so disconnected. But that will not be you. That is not your path. The energy of this portal is so intelligent, so divine, that it is manifesting as a series of distinct miracles or phases of awakening. Over the course of our time together, we will explore all of them, but we must begin with the most foundational. The first great miracle of the November Echo Portal is what the ancients called the Great Shadow Purge and Karmic Liberation. Have you been feeling it? Have old memories, people, and situations from your past been suddenly surfacing in your mind? Have you had dreams that feel incredibly real, where you are reliving moments from years ago or even from past lives? Have you been overcome with sudden waves of emotion, sadness, anger, and grief that seem to come from nowhere? This is not random. This is the portal's energy acting like a divine magnet, pulling all unresolved karmic debris to the surface to be seen, acknowledged, and finally released forever. For lifetimes, your soul has carried energetic contracts, vows of poverty, oaths of silence, and the heavy weight of ancestral trauma. This portal is the universe's greatest gift of grace. It is dissolving those contracts at their root. The reason it feels so intense is because you are healing not just for yourself, but for your entire bloodline. The emotional discomfort is the poison leaving your system. Do not run from this. Do not distract yourself with noise or meaningless activity. This is a sacred time of inner alchemy. The universe is asking you to be a warrior of light for your own soul. When these memories and feelings arise, do not judge them, see them, thank them for the lesson they taught you, and then, with your full intention, release them. You can do this through journaling, writing them down, and safely burning the paper. You can do this by speaking aloud, saying, "I release all karmic ties and contracts that no longer serve my highest good. I reclaim my power. I forgive myself. I forgive them. I am free." Every time you do this, you are literally lightening your energetic load, raising your vibration, and making space for the miracles that are waiting to enter. You are clearing the runway so your blessings can land. You cannot build a new future on the rotting foundation of an unhealed past. This purge is the essential first step. It is the divine reset that makes everything else possible. You are being cleared. You are being cleansed. You are being prepared for a state of being that is lighter, freer, and more powerful than you have ever known. This is your liberation, and it is happening right now. If you are ready to release the karma of your past and step into this sacred liberation, to shed the weight that has held you down for so long, I want you to pause and affirm this with the universe. Type "I am free" in the comments below to anchor this intention into your reality. Let the digital world bear witness to your spiritual declaration. Every time someone types "I am free," it adds to a collective wave of healing energy that blankets the planet. You are not just healing yourself, you are contributing to the awakening of all. Now, once this clearing process begins, it immediately initiates the second profound miracle of this November gateway, the activation of the wealth frequency. Abundance is your birthright. Lack, struggle, and scarcity are unnatural states imposed upon humanity by a system of control. They are programs, illusions that have been running in our collective subconscious for millennia. The Shadow Purge is the divine antivirus that deletes this programming from your energetic field. As you release the old stories of "I'm not worthy," "I never have enough," or Money is hard to come by. You create a vacuum, and the universe, in its infinite intelligence, abhors a vacuum. It will rush to fill that newly cleared space with the frequency that is most aligned with your soul's true nature, the frequency of infinite, unconditional abundance. How does this activation manifest in your life? It begins subtly. You might start seeing repeating number sequences, particularly 888, the number of infinite abundance and financial flow. You might see it on license plates, on clocks, on receipts. This is your angelic team sending you a clear signal. Your wealth frequency is being activated. Pay attention. Next, you will begin to receive what I call divine downloads. Sudden, brilliant ideas for a business, a creative project, or a solution to a financial problem that has plagued you for years. These are not just random thoughts. These are direct transmissions from your higher self, showing you the most aligned path to your prosperity. Do not dismiss them. Write them down. Meditate on them. An idea that comes through during this portal week could be the seed of an empire. You may also notice unexpected opportunities appearing out of thin air. An old friend calls with a proposition. A surprise check arrives in the mail. You find a sum of money you thought you had lost. These are not coincidences. These are the universe testing your receptivity. It's sending you small trailers to see if you are ready for the main feature film of your abundance. Your job during this phase is to become a vibrational match for the wealth you desire. The universe cannot deliver $1 million reality to a person vibrating at the frequency of a $100 problem. You must rise to meet it. This is the inner work. Begin a daily practice of gratitude. Every morning, before you even get out of bed, list 5 things you are grateful for. Gratitude is the language of abundance. It tells the universe, I am aware of the blessings I already have, and I am ready for more. Shift your language. Stop saying, I can't afford it, and start saying, how can I create the abundance to afford it? Or, that is not an energetic match for me right now. One phrase comes from lack, the other comes from empowered creation. Your words are wands. They cast spells. Use them to conjure your kingdom, not your prison. This November portal is dissolving the illusion of lack. It is reminding you that you are a sovereign being, a direct extension of source energy, and you have the power to create any reality you choose. The codes for unlimited wealth are now flooding your energy field. You don't have to chase it. You simply have to allow it. You have to believe you are worthy of it. And as you heal your past through the shadow purge, that worthiness becomes your new default state. The clearing makes way for the creation. It is a divine, perfect system. But this is just the beginning. The activation of your wealth frequency is a spectacular miracle, but the next activation we are going to discuss, this one connects you to the very core of your soul's mission on this planet. It's the activation that many of you have been praying for, waiting lifetimes to experience. It's the activation of your divine blueprint. And the signs that it's happening are unmistakable, and they are likely already showing up in your life. Stay present. The most important information is yet to come. Let us now journey deeper into the heart of this cosmic event. For the third great miracle of this November portal is where the path of the chosen ones truly begins to diverge from the path of the masses. This is the miracle that so many of you have felt stirring within you, a quiet but persistent ache in your soul, a feeling that you are a powerful actor who has been given a script that is far too small for your spirit. This is the activation of your divine blueprint. Understand this, you did not come to this planet by accident. You are not a random collection of stardust. You are a magnificent, ancient soul who chose to incarnate at this exact moment in Earth's history, with a very specific mission encoded within your DNA. within your very energetic signature. For many years, for most of your life perhaps, this blueprint has been dormant, hidden behind a veil of societal conditioning, familial expectations, and the dense amnesia of the third-dimensional experience. But this portal, with its impossibly high frequency, is acting like a divine solvent, dissolving that veil completely. The energy is literally waking up the dormant spiritual DNA within you, and your soul's true purpose is now coming online. The signs of this activation are often mistaken for chaos, for a midlife crisis, or for emotional instability. That is the illusion. You must learn to see with your soul's eyes. The first sign is a profound and sudden loss of resonance with your old life. The job that once provided you with security now feels like a cage, draining your life force with every passing hour. The friendships that were built on surface-level interests and gossip now feel hollow and meaningless. The television shows, the news cycles, the distractions that used to occupy your mind now feel like intolerable noise. This is not you being negative or depressed. This is your soul screaming at you that it can no longer tolerate living out of alignment. Your frequency has shifted so dramatically that your old reality has become energetically incompatible with who you are now becoming. This is a cause for celebration, not fear. It is the clearest sign that the activation is successful. Accompanying this is a deep, unshakable, and often frustrating inner knowing that you are meant for something more, something greater. It's a feeling that you have a vital role to play in the great awakening of this planet, even if you can't yet see the full picture. Simultaneously, the universe will begin its divine restructuring of your external world. This is where you must hold on to your faith. The universe often clears the path for your divine mission by removing what is blocking it, and this can be jarring. A relationship may end abruptly. You might be laid off from that soul-crushing job. A plan you had for your future may suddenly crumble into dust. From the limited human perspective, this looks like failure. It looks like loss. But from the perspective of your higher self, this is a divine intervention. The universe is lovingly bulldozing the shacks you have built so that it has room to construct your palace. Trust the demolition. While these old doors are slamming shut with a cosmic finality, new windows of possibility will begin to open. You will feel an inexplicable pull towards new interests: ancient history, quantum physics, herbalism, energy healing, astrology, creative writing, sound therapy. Follow these breadcrumbs of curiosity. They are not random fascinations. They are your soul, remembering its innate gifts and passions. These are the tools you will need for your mission. You will also experience an onslaught of synchronicities. You'll think of a topic, and a book about it will fall off a shelf. You'll have a question, and the answer will appear on a billboard. You'll feel alone, and you will suddenly meet people who speak your language, who see the world as you do, who feel like long-lost family. This is your soul tribe, assembling. The universe is showing you, with sign after sign, that you are on the right path. Your only job is to be brave enough to walk it, to let go of the life you planned, to make space for the life that is waiting for you. This activation is your soul's true homecoming. It is the end of living a life for others and the beginning of living the life you were born to live. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called Warning to All the Chosen Ones. Watch this before November 30. Only 1% will see this December. One will change everything forever. In that video, I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. As you step into the truth of who you are, as you begin to embody the frequency of your divine blueprint and add extraordinary thing happens. Your entire energetic field begins to broadcast a new signal into the cosmos, a signal of authenticity, self-love, and soul-aligned purpose. This new broadcast is the catalyst for the fourth, and perhaps most yearned for, miracle of the November Gateway, the great soulmate signal and twin flame recalibration. For so long, many of you have been attracting relationships based on trauma, on karmic lessons, on unhealed parts of yourself that were seeking a mirror. These karmic partners were necessary. They showed you where you needed to heal. They were the sandpaper that smoothed your rough edges. During this portal's great shadow purge, you are releasing the energetic hooks and cords to these past connections. You are completing the lessons, closing the karmic loops, and graduating from that school of painful love. You are thanking them for their service in your evolution and setting them and yourself free. As you do this, your heart chakra, the great energetic broadcasting tower of your being, begins to emit a signal of pure, unconditional love and wholeness. It is a beacon that can only be seen and felt by those who are a true vibrational match to your healed, authentic self. This is the soulmate signal. It is calling in the members of your soul family who are destined to walk with you, to support you, to love you, and to build with you in this new chapter. These connections are not based on neediness or fixing one another. They are based on mutual recognition, respect, and a shared mission. The people who will begin to enter your life now will feel like home. The conversations will be effortless. There will be a sense of having known them forever. They will see your light and not be intimidated by it. They will celebrate it. They will understand your mission because theirs is aligned with it. This can be a romantic partner, but it can also be profound friendships and divine business partnerships. The universe is assembling your team. However, for a specific subset of chosen ones, this portal is facilitating something even more profound. It is triggering a massive recalibration of the twin flame dynamic. If you are on this journey, you know the intensity, the push and pull, the periods of separation that are designed to force both souls into their deepest healing. This portal's energy is accelerating that process exponentially. It is forcing the final purge of ego, pride, and fear that has kept divine counterparts in a painful loop. The signal being emitted is not just one of soulmate love, but a unique, resonant frequency that can only be recognized by your divine other half. It is a homing beacon across all time and space. During this week, you may experience intense telepathic communication, dream visitations that feel more real than waking life, and an overwhelming sense of your twin's energy, even if you are in physical separation. This is the recalibration. The universe is working on both souls simultaneously, preparing them for the next stage of their journey, whether that is harmonious union or a final, loving release, so that both can move forward. Your role is not to chase, not to control, but to focus on your own healing, your own mission, your own wholeness. For it is only from a state of complete self-love that you can truly magnetize the divine love that is your birthright. If you are ready to release all past entanglements and send out a clear, powerful signal for your divinely aligned connections, I want you to declare this to the cosmos. Let this be your decree of readiness. Type, "My heart is open," in the comments below. Feel the truth of those words as you type them. You are announcing that the walls have come down, that the lessons have been learned, and that you are now ready to give and receive love from a place of pure, authentic wholeness. Your soul tribe is listening. Your divine counterpart is feeling it. Claim this new beginning now. As your energetic and emotional bodies go through this immense upgrade, your spiritual senses are also undergoing a dramatic and powerful awakening. This leads us to the fifth sacred miracle of this unparalleled November portal, the opening of the dream portal and the grand third eye awakening. Have you noticed how your sleep has been anything but restful? Have you been waking up at 3 or 4 a.m., the sacred witching hour, feeling wide awake, your mind buzzing with ideas? Have your dreams become incredibly vivid, lucid, and filled with symbolism and meaning? This is not insomnia. This is a multi-dimensional, energetic event. During this final week of November, the veil between our waking reality and the higher dimensional dreamscape is thinner than it has been in centuries. When you sleep, you are not just resting, you are traveling. Your consciousness is leaving your physical body and journeying into the etheric realms for accelerated learning, healing, and guidance. This is the dream portal. Your dreams are now one of the most direct and unfiltered lines of communication you have with your guides, your ancestors, and your own infinite higher self. Pay close attention to what you are being shown. You will experience several types of profound dream states. There are the healing dreams, where you may find yourself reliving a past traumatic event or argument. Do not be afraid. You are not meant to re-experience the pain, but to act as a loving observer. In the dream state, your higher self is able to go back into that timeline and clear the trapped emotional energy at its source, freeing you in your waking life without you having to consciously process it all over again. It is an incredible gift of grace. Then there are the visitation dreams. These are dreams where a loved one who has passed over, or even a guide or angelic being, will appear to you. These dreams have a distinct feeling of clarity, peace, and unconditional love. They are not figments of your imagination. They are real meetings in a non-physical realm. They are coming to you now because the veil is thin, and they have urgent messages, reassurance, and guidance to share with you for the path ahead. Listen with your heart. Finally, there are the prophetic dreams. These are glimpses into your new, highest possible timeline. You might dream of yourself living in a new place, working in a new career, or being with a new partner. These dreams will be filled with a sense of joy, freedom, and rightness. This is your soul showing you what is possible. It is showing you the destination to give you the courage to continue the journey. To harness the power of this dream portal, I urge you to keep a journal and a pen by your bedside. Before you sleep, set a clear intention. Speak it aloud. I ask my higher self and my benevolent guides to provide me with the clear, actionable guidance I need for my highest good. I ask to remember my dreams in perfect detail upon waking. When you wake up, before you even move, write down everything you can remember: the feelings, the symbols, the colors, the words, the messages you receive this week will be a divine roadmap for the year to come. This heightened dream activity is happening in tandem with a physical activation of your pineal gland, your sacred third eye. The intense cosmic light flooding the planet is decalcifying and awakening this dormant spiritual organ. The physical sensations of this awakening can be strange and even alarming if you don't understand what is happening. You may feel a persistent pressure, tingling, or buzzing sensation right between your eyebrows. You might experience tension headaches that feel centered in the middle of your forehead. When you close your eyes to sleep, you may see swirling patterns of light, geometric shapes, or flashes of vivid purple, blue, and indigo light. This is your third eye coming online. Your psychic senses are opening. Your intuition is transforming from a quiet whisper into a loud, clear, undeniable voice of truth. You will start to just know things without any logical explanation. You'll know who is calling before the phone rings. You'll know what someone is going to say before they say it. You'll get a full-body yes or a sickening no feeling about a person or situation, and you must learn to trust this inner guidance system above all else. It will never steer you wrong. The universe is upgrading you from navigating with a blurry paper map to navigating with a high-speed, crystal-clear, divine GPS. This awakening of your inner vision is absolutely essential, as it is the tool that will allow you to perceive the new opportunities and discern the hidden traps as you walk your new path. To consciously participate in this grand awakening of your inner sight and to affirm your commitment to receiving divine wisdom through your dreams and intuition, take a moment now to anchor this activation. Go to the comments and type with conviction, "I trust my vision." By doing this, you are sending a powerful message to your own subconscious and to the universe that you are ready to move beyond the limitations of the five senses. You are declaring that you are ready to see the truth, to hear the truth, and to be guided by the unseen forces of light that are supporting your every step. Do this now and feel the shift in your own energy. Now, it is absolutely critical that we address the physical reality of this immense spiritual upgrade. The expectation, often sold by a sanitized version of spirituality, is that awakening should feel like floating on a cloud of bliss. The reality, as any true warrior of light knows, is that it is an intense, gritty, and often deeply uncomfortable process of alchemical transformation. Your physical body, a carbon-based vehicle, is being systematically rewired to hold and channel an unprecedented amount of crystalline light energy. This process creates what are known as ascension symptoms, and it is vital that you understand them, so you do not fall into fear or believe that you are unwell. These are not signs of illness. They are signs of metamorphosis. They are proof that your upgrade is in full effect. Let's revisit some of the symptoms we touched on earlier, but with a deeper understanding. The high-pitched ringing in your ears, the tinnitus that comes and goes, is often one of the first and most common signs. This is not a hearing problem. This is you audibly perceiving the frequency of the light codes and data that are being downloaded directly into your energy field from the cosmos, from the great central Sunday. It is the sound of your new reality being installed. When it happens, try not to resist it. Close your eyes, breathe, and silently say, "I am open to receiving all divine guidance, wisdom, and upgrades for my highest good." You are attuning your physical body to a new cosmic radio station. The heart palpitations, the sudden flutters, or the feeling that your heart is racing for no reason can be frightening. But if you are medically cleared, understand this from a spiritual perspective. Your heart chakra is undergoing a massive expansion. It is being stretched open to release old grief and to hold a far greater capacity for love, compassion, and connection. It is the engine of your new energetic vehicle, and it is being supercharged. Breathe through it. Place your hand on your heart and send it love, thanking it for its courage in this process. The headaches and head pressure, particularly at the forehead, the top of the head, and the base of the skull, are direct physical manifestations of your crown and third eye chakras opening and your brain chemistry being rewired. Your pineal and pituitary glands are being activated, and entire neural pathways are being forged to allow for multi-dimensional consciousness. This is not a simple process. It requires immense energy. The waves of extreme, bone-deep fatigue, followed by sudden bursts of high-voltage, manic energy, are also classic symptoms. Your body is doing the equivalent of rebuilding a car while driving it at 100 miles per hour. The cellular restructuring, the DNA activation, it requires an astronomical amount of your life force energy. When the fatigue hits, it is a non-negotiable command from your body to rest. Do not push through it. Do not caffeinate your way through it. Surrender. Your body needs to be still to integrate the massive light infusions. The bursts of energy, on the other hand, are moments when the integration is complete and the new energy is fully available for you to use. Use that time to create, to organize, to take inspired action on the divine downloads you've been receiving. You must learn to honor the sacred rhythms of your ascending body. This is a dance of integration and action. Being gentle and compassionate with yourself is not a luxury during this time. It is a fundamental requirement for a successful and graceful transition. The old paradigm of hustle and grind is a fast track to burnout in this new energy. The new paradigm is one of aligned flow, radical self-care, and honoring your body as the sacred temple that it is. We will delve even deeper into the practical tools for navigating these symptoms, for grounding this immense energy, and for preparing for the final, most powerful miracles that this portal has in store. The closing of this gateway on November 30th is not an ending, but a sealing of the new reality you have chosen. What you do between now and then is of the utmost importance. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Warning to all the chosen ones. Watch this before November 30. Only 1% will see this December. 1 will change everything forever. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment. Now this window won't wait. We must now speak of the sacred vessel that is carrying you through this monumental shift, your physical body. It is paramount that you reframe your understanding of the ascension symptoms we began to uncover. These are not afflictions. They are not a sign that you are broken. They are your stripes of honor in a silent, invisible war for consciousness. Every headache, every heart flutter, every wave of exhaustion is a testament to the immense spiritual work you are doing in your sleep and in your waking hours. You are a frontline spiritual warrior, transmuting millennia of density not just for yourself, but for the collective. So, when your body speaks to you in the language of discomfort, do not meet it with fear. Meet it with reverence. Meet it with gratitude. Thank it for its incredible resilience. Hydrate it with pure water, nourish it with high-vibration foods, ground it by walking barefoot upon the earth, and give it the profound gift of rest when it asks. This compassionate partnership with your physical form is the foundation upon which all the subsequent miracles must be built. Because as your light body activates and your vibrational frequency skyrockets, you become a luminous beacon in a world that is still shrouded in shadows. And like any brilliant light, you will attract attention. This brings us to the sixth and critically important miracle of this gateway, the great energetic sovereignty and the activation of the divine protection codes. For much of your life, you have likely been an empath, a sensitive soul who feels everything and everyone. You absorb the emotions of others, you take on their pain, and you often feel drained and depleted after social interactions, not understanding why. This hypersensitivity was part of your training. It allowed you to understand the human condition with profound depth. But that phase of your mission is now complete. In this new energy, to continue operating with porous energetic boundaries is not just unhelpful, it is dangerous. As your light intensifies, you become a powerful generator of life force energy. To those who are still operating from a place of lack and disconnection, what many call energy vampires, you look like a 5-star meal. They will be unconsciously drawn to your light, not to celebrate it, but to feed on it. This can manifest as people who suddenly need your constant advice, who dump their problems on you without any intention of solving them, who subtly belittle your spiritual growth, or who create drama to provoke an emotional reaction from you because your emotional energy is their fuel. The old empathic paradigm would have you try to heal them, to save them. The new 5D paradigm of the Chosen One demands that you recognize this for what it is, a parasitic dynamic that you must lovingly but firmly disengage from. This November portal is installing a powerful new operating system within your auric field. It is the activation of your divine protection codes. This is not about building walls of fear around yourself. Fear creates cracks in your aura. This is about activating an innate, unshakable core frequency of sovereignty. It is an energy that emanates from you and sends a clear, silent, powerful message to the entire universe. I am a sovereign being of light. My energy is my own. I am the sole authority of my sacred space. Nothing and no one may enter my field without my conscious, loving permission. As this code activates, you will notice a miraculous shift. The toxic, draining people in your life will begin to fall away, often without any confrontation. They will simply lose interest in you because they can no longer find a foothold, a hook, into your energy field. They will find you boring because you refuse to engage in their dramas. Phone calls will go unanswered, invitations will be declined, and they will drift off to find another source. This is the universe lovingly pruning your energetic circle. Do not feel guilty. Bless them on their journey and let them go. Your primary responsibility now is to the sanctity of your own energy, because it is from this wellspring that your divine mission will be fueled. To consciously co-create with this activation, you must engage in practical spiritual hygiene. Just as you shower your physical body, you must now cleanse your energetic body daily. One of the most powerful practices is the Pillar of Light visualization. Each morning, before you engage with the world, close your eyes and imagine a brilliant, shimmering pillar of diamond white light, extending from the very heart of the cosmos, from Source itself, down through the top of your head, through your entire body, and deep into the crystalline core of Mother Earth. Feel this light dissolving any and all energies that are not of your own divine essence. See it filling every cell of your being until you are glowing from the inside out. Then, visualize this light expanding outwards to form an impenetrable, egg-shaped shield of mirrored light around your entire body. This shield is a living intelligence. It allows love, joy, and high-frequency energies to pass through freely, but any lower vibrational, dissonant, or malicious energy that comes towards you is instantly reflected back to its source, transmuted into light. Perform this simple 5-minute ritual every single day this week. It is your spiritual armor. You are claiming your space. You are declaring your sovereignty. You are becoming untouchable to the forces that would seek to dim your magnificent light. Let us anchor this profound activation right here, right now. This is one of the most important declarations you will ever make. It is your emancipation proclamation from all energetic entanglement. Go to the comments section and, with the full power of your will, type, "I am sovereign." As you type these words, feel their truth resonating in your bones. Feel the chains of obligation and energetic servitude dissolving into dust. Feel your own power returning to you, filling you, fortifying you. You are the king or queen of your own energetic kingdom, and from this day forward, you bow to no one but the divine within. This newfound sovereignty does not exist in a vacuum. It is deeply connected to your roots, to the very fabric of your being that extends back through time. And this is where the portal takes us next, into one of the most profound and mysterious realms of healing imaginable. We now arrive at the seventh great miracle, the ancestral healing and the liberation of the bloodline. You must understand, chosen one, that the burdens you have carried in this life, the unexplained anxieties, the deep-seated fears, the persistent patterns of lack or relationship failure, many of these did not originate with you. You are the current anchor point of a long, complex, and often wounded lineage. You are carrying the energetic echoes of your ancestors' unresolved traumas, their vows of poverty, their heartbroken grief, their suppressed spiritual gifts, and their persecution for being healers and mystics in darker times. For generations, this karmic and energetic debt has been passed down, blood to blood, soul to soul, creating cycles of suffering that seem impossible to break. But you are different. You are the one your ancestors have been waiting for. You are the way shower, the pattern breaker, the one who came into this lineage with a soul strong enough, a light bright enough to finally heal it all. This November portal is sending its high-frequency light not just into your present moment, but backward through your ancestral timeline. It is a divine intervention on a generational scale. The signs that this is happening are unmistakable. You may find yourself suddenly and intensely curious about your family history, feeling a pull to look at old photographs or ask elderly relatives about the past. Listen to this pull. There are stories that need to be heard. You may have vivid dreams in which your ancestors appear to you. They may not speak in words, but they will communicate with you through feeling, through symbolism. They may show you a scene from their life, asking you to witness their pain so it can finally be released. They may simply stand before you and smile, a silent gesture of gratitude for the healing work you are doing. Do not be afraid of these visitations. They are sacred encounters. They have come to you because they trust you, and they are here to offer you their strength and their wisdom. You may also experience what feels like emotional inheritance. A sudden, overwhelming wave of grief might wash over you that you know is not your own. You might feel a flash of rage or a deep well of sorrow that has no logical trigger in your current life. When this happens, breathe, recognize it, and say aloud, "I acknowledge this pain. I see this sorrow. I know that this does not belong to me. I am the one who heals this now." On behalf of my entire bloodline, across all time, space, and dimensions, I return this energy to the light of Source with love and with grace, to be transmuted into unconditional love. And so it is. In that moment, you are performing a sacred act of spiritual alchemy. You are freeing not only yourself, but countless souls connected to you. You are breaking the chains of the past so that the future generations of your line can be born free from these burdens. This is a monumental part of your earthly mission. It is a holy work of the highest order. By liberating your bloodline, you are clearing the final and most stubborn energetic blockages that have stood between you and your most magnificent destiny. This act of profound service creates a cosmic vacuum, clearing the deepest levels of your subconscious and energetic field. And this is what allows for the eighth and most electrifying miracle of this November portal to fully anchor into your reality, the grand manifestation acceleration and the divine timing realignment. The fundamental laws of creation are being rewritten for those who are ascending. In the old, dense, third-dimensional matrix, manifestation was a slow, arduous process. It was governed by linear time and the belief that you had to work incredibly hard, to struggle and strive for years, to bring your desires into physical form. That paradigm is obsolete. It is dissolving as we speak. You are now stepping into the operating system of the fifth dimension, where time is fluid and creation is instantaneous. The portal's energy is collapsing the buffer of time between your thoughts, your feelings, and their physical materialization. You are being upgraded from a manual creator to a superconscious, instantaneous creator. This is why it has become so critical for you to master your inner world. In this highly charged, energetic field, there is no room for lazy thinking or undisciplined emotions. Whatever you hold as your dominant vibrational frequency is what the universe will now mirror back to you with breathtaking speed and precision. If you hold the frequency of gratitude, joy, and abundance, the universe will shower you with experiences that match that vibration. If you unconsciously hold the frequency of fear, worry, and lack, the universe, in its impersonal perfection, will also bring you experiences to match that. It is not punishing you. It is simply responding to the signal you are broadcasting. You are the tuning fork, and your reality is the echo. This is the great responsibility and the great gift of this time. You are being handed the keys to the kingdom of creation itself. The universe is watching you, waiting to see what you will do with this immense power. The signs of this acceleration are thrilling and undeniable. You will begin to notice what are called instant manifestations. You'll think of a friend you haven't spoken to in years, and they will text you within minutes. You'll be searching for an answer to a problem, and you'll overhear two strangers discussing the exact solution as you walk by. You'll desire something small, like a specific type of food, and someone will unexpectedly offer it to you. Do not dismiss these as mere coincidences. There are no coincidences in a conscious universe. These are the universe's training wheels. It is showing you with small, undeniable proofs how powerful you have become. It is building your faith muscle so that you can begin to consciously create on a much grander scale. During this week, you will also be bombarded with numerical synchronicities, particularly the sequences of 333 and 555. When you see 333, know that the Ascended Masters, Jesus, Buddha, Street, Germain, and your own mighty I Am presence are surrounding you. They are amplifying your creative power and telling you that your thoughts are in perfect alignment with divine truth. It is a cosmic green light to proceed with your ideas. When you see 555, hold on tight. This is the universe signaling that a massive, life-altering change is imminent. A reality you have been dreaming of is on the verge of breaking through into your physical experience. This is not a time for doubt. It is a time for radical, unwavering faith in your creative power and in the benevolence of the cosmos. To harness this incredible creative fire, your work is to shift from a state of wanting to a state of being. You do not attract what you want, you attract what you are. Instead of focusing on the lack of the thing you desire, you must begin to embody the feeling of already having it. Before you fall asleep at night, don't pray for what you want. Instead, feel the feeling of your prayer already answered. What would it feel like to have that loving partner sleeping next to you? Feel the warmth, the peace, the love. What would it feel like to see your bank account with that new balance? Feel the security, the freedom, the relief. What would it feel like to be living your divine purpose every day? Feel the joy, the passion, the fulfillment. By generating this emotional frequency within your body, you are becoming a vibrational magnet for the reality you desire. You are sending out the clear, coherent signal that the universe must respond to. This is the great secret of masterful creation. It is not about chasing, it is about attracting. It is not about doing, it is about being. During this final week of November, you have the opportunity to consciously plant the seeds for the entire year to come in this incredibly fertile, energetic soil. But be warned, this power must be wielded with the utmost purity of heart. Your intentions are now more potent than ever before. Use this power to create not just for yourself, but for the highest good of all. As you do, the universe will amplify your efforts 1,000-fold. The old you, who felt like a victim of circumstance, is gone. The new you, the master creator, is now fully awake, and you are just beginning to understand the true scale of what you are capable of. The final pieces of this grand cosmic puzzle are about to fall into place, leading to the ultimate sealing of your new reality as this portal reaches its magnificent crescendo. You must be ready for what comes next. We have now journeyed through the great purges, the sacred activations, and the profound realignments that this November Echo Portal has catalyzed within your being. You have faced your shadows, reclaimed your sovereignty, healed your ancestral line, and awakened to your infinite power as a master creator. You are not the same person who started watching this video. A deep, irreversible transformation has already taken place within your energetic structure, but the cosmos, in its infinite wisdom and dramatic flair, has saved the most profound miracle for last. This is the culmination of everything you have endured and integrated. It is the final, brilliant capstone on the temple of your new self. As this portal reaches its peak intensity in the final days of November, it bestows upon the chosen ones the ninth and ultimate miracle, the great convergence and the anchoring of your 5D Christed timeline. Let us be clear about what this means. You have always existed as a multidimensional being with infinite versions of yourself playing out across countless parallel realities and timelines. There is a version of you who is still trapped in a karmic loop of suffering. There is a version of you who chose not to awaken, who is still asleep and living a life of quiet desperation. And there is a version of you, your higher self, your Christed self, your I Am presence, who has already achieved full enlightenment, who is living in a state of unconditional love, boundless joy, and divine purpose. This is the you who is living in the fifth dimension, 5D, and beyond. For your entire life, these timelines have run parallel to each other. The great convergence, facilitated by the immense gravitational and energetic pull of this portal, is the miraculous process where your current, conscious self merges completely with the timeline of your highest, most fully actualized self. It is not just about getting a glimpse of that reality in a dream or meditation. It is about pulling that higher reality down, grounding it, and making it your dominant, physical, lived experience. You are literally collapsing all lower probability timelines and stepping onto the one golden superhighway of your soul's grandest destiny. The signs that this convergence is happening are both subtle and earth-shattering. The most powerful sign is a profound and unshakable inner peace that begins to settle over you, a quiet stillness in the center of your being that is untouched by the chaos of the external world. The anxieties that once plagued you begin to lose their grip. The obsessive worries about the future and the lingering regrets about the past simply dissolve. They have no energetic foothold in this new 5D frequency. This is not apathy, it is the deep, cellular knowing that you are divinely guided, infinitely supported, and that everything is unfolding in perfect, divine timing. You will begin to perceive time differently. The frantic, linear rush of the 3D matrix will slow down, and you will find yourself living more and more in the eternal now. Moments will stretch, feeling rich and full. You will find joy in the simplest things, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of a fresh piece of fruit, the sound of a bird singing. This is the signature of 5D consciousness, finding the sacred in the ordinary. Your perception of reality will literally shift. The colors of the world will seem brighter, more vibrant. You may start to see subtle shimmers of energy in the air around you, or halos of light around people and plants. This is your third eye, now fully online, beginning to perceive the energetic matrix that underpins all of physical reality. You are no longer just looking at the world, you are seeing through it. This anchoring of your new timeline is a sacred and delicate process, and it requires your conscious participation to be fully successful and permanent. The period between now and November 30th is the final, critical window for this. Anchoring. The universe is asking you to become a vibrational gatekeeper for your new reality. You must be ruthless in your curation of what you allow into your energetic field. This means turning off the mainstream news, which is a fire hose of fear-based programming designed specifically to pull you back down into a lower timeline. It means unfollowing social media accounts that make you feel less than or provoke feelings of jealousy or anger. It means lovingly declining invitations to engage in gossip or low vibrational conversations. Your new reality is like a newborn fawn. It is beautiful and full of potential, but it is also fragile and needs to be protected from the harsh elements of the old world until it is strong enough to stand on its own. You must create a sacred, energetic incubator for this new timeline to stabilize. This is your final test of mastery. Can you hold the frequency of peace, love, and joy, even when the world around you is screaming in fear and chaos? Can you be the unwavering lighthouse, holding your light steady, no matter how violently the storms of the old paradigm rage? Yes, you can. You were built for this. So what now? How do you walk forward from this moment? You walk forward in the quiet confidence of a master. You walk forward knowing that you are the creator of your reality. You walk forward with an open heart, but with sovereign boundaries. You walk forward trusting your divine inner GPS above all other voices. You walk forward looking for the beauty and the magic in every moment, because you now know that you live in a conscious, intelligent, and loving universe that is conspiring in every moment for your highest good. The final days of November are your graduation ceremony. The portal is your stage. The universe is your audience, giving you a standing ovation for your courage, your resilience, and your magnificent victory of light. Chosen one, you have done the work. You have answered the call. You have navigated the storm, and you have arrived on the shores of a new earth, a new reality that you have consciously and bravely chosen. The portal may be closing, but for you, the gates of paradise are just now swinging open. Welcome home. If this transmission has resonated with the deepest truth of your soul, if you have felt the activations and you are ready to step fully into your mastery, then let us create one final, massive wave of collective energy. Subscribe to Power Inside You to continue receiving the guidance you need to navigate this glorious new timeline. And for one last time, go to the comments and share one thing you are choosing to create in your new reality. Let it be a declaration. I am creating a world of peace. I am creating a life of joyous purpose. I am creating a legacy of love. Let the world see the intentions of the awakened ones. Let us write the first page of our new world. Together, right now. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members only briefing. Warning to all the chosen ones. Watch this before November 30. Only 1% will see this December. One will change everything forever. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment. Now this window won't wait.